And ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to another edition of Southeast Missouri High School basketball here on MABN.net. We come to you live from the Jackson Event Center in Jackson, Missouri at Jackson High School. Tonight's game is the Jackson Indians in the white taking on the Vianney Golden Griffins, who are in the black. I'm Alvin in Washington. Thanks for coming along. The Jackson Indians have the basketball right now. And a nice shot that time by Caleb Newcomer puts the Indians on the board. They're up 2-0 against Vianney, who right now is ranked number 3 on the Class 5 poll according to MaxPreps.com. Happy holidays, each and every one of you. 3-point basket the other way, however, by Vianney's number 5, Rich Dorauer. Check out the lineups real quick for Vianney. Brad Woodson, Rich Dorauer. Tony Cochran, the leading scorer on the club. Also George Suggs, the leading rebounder. And Joe Zellner. On the flip side, as the ball went out of bounds momentarily and Jackson retains possession, John Meyer with the basketball, 23, Calvin Lysell. In the middle, this is Luke Stevens. A high one not there. Also Braxton McDowell and Caleb Newcomer. Vianney, right wing, long three, not there for Cochran. And the rebound corralled by McDowell. Back comes Newcomer. Again, you see Jackson there in the white. To the top of the key, it'll go around the horn. A drive momentarily by Lysell. He will hold up for a moment. He'll go in the paint, bounce pass off of somebody's foot, stay there. Joe Bill Davis, Mike Buck, two of the men in our three-person officiating crew certified by the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Long three by a Newcomer, just a bit off the mark. The rebound came down to Suggs, and back comes Vianney out of the Metro Catholic Conference in St. Louis. They're currently 6-0 right now, coming off of a big win against Chaminade. To the top of the key right now, this is Richard Dorauer. Dorauer, now the left wing is Suggs. Left baseline, this is Cochran driving. 15-footer, good. Cochran on the board with a deuce, and that's 5-2. The last 5 scored by the Griffins. 5.5 to go for the first quarter. Long feed now down to McDowell on the right baseline. McDowell brings it back. McDowell looks it now for Meyer. High post shot. Rims out. And back to Suggs again. George Suggs averaging 10.2 points a game, but he is the leading rebounder and blocker in the squad. We have a foul on Jackson. That's in the form of McDowell, his first. So Vianney has the ball again. They're in the black with white running gold trim. Dorauer has the basketball, almost stripped away. Stop to the left baseline. This is Cochran at the left high post. 15-footer, just a little off. Rebound corralled by Stevens. Jackson coming back. That's Mr. Newcomer. Stevens to the left wing for Lysell. Lysell drives the lane. Scoop layup. Good. Nice looping layup from the left side. 5 for Vianney. Vianney named after St. John Vianney, the Catholic religion, the patron saint of all priests. George Suggs tried to make himself known and almost drew the 3-point play with 4:28 for the quarter. The foul here is charged to Meyer, his first, the team's second. George Suggs, 6'10" senior, tallest kid we've seen this year. Front of 2, no good. Suggs on the season, 10.2 points a game. He's averaging from the foul line 70.4%. That was his 28th attempt. He has also hauled down a team best 8 rebounds a game. Back end is no good. Meyer to haul that one down. He brings it down himself. Good handle for the big fella. Oh, but take it away. This is Woodson on the drive. No score. Hot potato. And now this is Lysell picking it up. Oh, and Meyer gives Suggs a little shove. As the new man on the floor, number 1, Josh Dame, picks up the bucket. 6'5", Jackson with the last 4. This might be an interesting matchup between Suggs and Meyer this evening as Jackson tunes up for the upcoming holiday basketball tournament, which will come your way December 26th. Vianney with the basketball in the black on the right baseline, looking at a 3, now driving is Woodson. Wild shot, rebound, Stevens, back comes Jackson. Can they be the one to put the first loss on the board on the Golden Griffins of Vianney of St. Louis? Lysell has the basketball, a tough 2-3 matchup zone. Meyer at the free throw line. Spin move against Suggs. Almost a three-point play. And Joel Bill Davis will call the foul here on Woodson. So his first on the Griffins. John Meyer, 6'9" senior, one of the catalysts of Jackson getting to the Holiday Tournament Championship game last year in front of two for him. No problem. 7-5 in favor of Jackson. We'll see now for Jackson, Skylar Steele, number 20, hits the ball game. Let's check out old John Meyer. Old reliable back end is good. 8-5 your score. 2 on the board for Big John Meyer. Vianney quickly coming back the other way. Cochran across the timeline. Now top of the key. This is Donau. To the right wing now. The new man Dominic Neal, number 23. Such a 10-footer not there. Rebound to Newcomer. Newcomer with Daume, Steele, Meyer, and Stevens. A high runner not there. Quickly coming back is Miller. Miller, whoops, you forgot your board pass. And that will be a quick 30-second timeout called by Jackson. Their head coach in his 8th season, Darren Scott. Of course, you can check out the Darren Scott Show every week as we go behind the locker room doors and get inside the clipboard of one of the most prolific district championship coaches here in Southeast Missouri. Head coach for the Vianney Griffins is Kevin Walsh. Again, a reminder, coming up December 26th, the 67th annual Southeast Missouri and Holiday Basketball Tournament comes your way. All broadcasts throughout the week will be audio only, but you can take it with you on your smartphone. For more information, you can visit our website at mabn.net. We get back to the action here at the Jackson Event Center. 8-5, the Jackson Indians leads the Class 5 number 3 Vianney Golden Griffins. Newcomer with the basketball in the backcourt. He's guarded by Richard Thorauer. He goes up underneath to Meyer. One step, drop, stop, and pop. 10-5. This is a 6-0 run by Jackson, but can they keep it up for the next 2 minutes change plus 3 more quarters? Thorauer, now the right wing, deep right wing is Cochran. He can pop it from way out there. Sean O'Brien now joins the fray for Vianney. He's number 22. Cochran almost goes out of bounds. Now to Thorauer on the right wing, 224. They'll go inside to Suggs. A fake, a shot, and a score. And that stops that run. Suggs will pick up his first bucket. 10-7 in favor of Jackson. This is Daume driving. Daume fouled on the hand check. So Jackson will inbound in their front court. Foul here is on Cochran. That's his first. It's the team's second. More reinforcements for the Jackson Indians. 23, Calvin Lysell back in. We'll also see for the first time 42, the sophomore Josiah McQuire, standing 6'5". Newcomer with the basketball, trying to drive to the wing. He's got Daume, top of the key. Daume gets it back from McQuire. McQuire and Daume. They'll play a little two-man here. Now to the left wing, Lysell. This is Meyer on the post. Turns around, up, drop step. Good drop step, too. John Meyer will pick up 6. 12-7 in favor of the Jackson Indians. A good-looking drop shot there. Back the other way comes Vianney. This is now Cochran with the basketball, 1:24. Cochran looking left, looking right. Will hold things up for a little bit. On the right wing he goes. Right baseline, this is Suggs. This is now Joe Whitman. Whitman gets it back. Whitman right wing 3. No. Rebound to Daume. Back comes Newcomer. Back come the Jackson Indians. Daume, right wing. Looked at a 3. Will go inside the free throw lane. Can it? Good looking shot there by the sophomore. 14-7, Jackson, just being down 5-4, is on a 10-2 run. 44 ticks here on the first quarter clock. This is Whitman across the timeline. He's got Cochran. Now the right baseline is Woodson. Looked at a three, won't take it. Here's Cochran for three. Count it. He is one of the deadliest shots in Metro St. Louis. And the team leader in scoring, averaging 15.3 a game. 14-10 Jackson. Newcomer almost stripped there with 19 ticks on the clock. No shot clock here at the high school level in Missouri. Newcomer looking for somebody. Beat bounce pass it down. May baseline is Meyer. Not there. Meyer almost got the lucky bounce back with 7.2. Almost got the lucky bounce. So Vianney looking to bring this lead down to 2 or 1 with a long one, and Tony Cochran could be the man to do it. Long three. No. Hot potato. That shot will not go as well. 6 first quarter points for John Meyer gives the Jackson Indians a 14-10 advantage on the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis. 1 minute timeout. This is Southeast Missouri High School basketball on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
ShelterPetProject.org.
The result.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Back here on MABN.net, Mid-America Sports. Rocking it big time at the Jackson Event Center. 14-10 Jackson leading Vianney of St. Louis. Alvin Washington back here courtside. Jackson has the basketball to start the quarter. They're in the white. John Meyer with the basketball alongside Josh Dalmay, Caleb Newcomer, Josh Taya, McQuire, and Calvin Lascelles. This is McQuire on the post. Oh, hot potato. And here comes Tony Cochran for Vianney in the black. Goes right baseline, foul, as Brad Witzel will go to the line for a pair. Josh Dalmay will pick up his first foul. Again, we've come to you from the Jackson Event Center here in beautiful Jackson, Missouri, at Jackson High School. As Brad Woodson can't hit the front of 2. I'm Alvin Washington. E.J. Norman, unfortunately, not here, but he is here in spirit. Get well soon, good buddy. Back in for Norman, or should I say Woodson, the 6'5 junior, is no good. We're back to action just that quick. Meyer almost travels there. He's got Newcomer on the left wing. Now they'll go back around the horn to Dalmay on the right wing. Dalmay drives baseline. No fear in this kid, and he almost makes up for it. Back comes the Griffins. This is Cochran. Cochran, top of the key for 3. Count it. Back-to-back threes for the senior guard. 14-13 in favor of Jackson, who recently held a lead as big as 5 on this floor. Newcomer across the timeline. Newcomer at the right wing looking for Meyer. Has the big fella. He's guarded by Suggs. Going inside for, Meyer gets it back with a lucky bounce. Off glass, high banker, good. Game high 8 for John Meyer. Makes it 16-13 in favor of the Jackson Indians. The Golden Griffins of St. John Vianney of St. Louis coming to tonight's game. Class 5, number 3 in the state. Oh, nice left wing 3 there. We are tied at 16, and Tony Cochran now with a game high 11 on that bomb. And a none steal. That time by Woodson. Another three, Cochran. Yes. 4 straight threes by Tony Cochran of Vianney. And quickly a timeout call. Oh, wow. Tony Cochran blazing a twine from downtown. 19-16 in favor of St. John Vianney. Tony Cochran, a 35% clip from outside the three-point range, and he just flung the last 4 in succession. Again, we will have the 2011 Southeast Missouri Christmas Basketball Tournament coming your way December 26th through the 30th, live from the Show Me Center in Cape Girardeau over at the Southeast Missouri State University. 16 teams. We've got 7 of them. The top 5 seeds and the 8-9. If your favorite school happens to be Charleston, Cape Central, East Jackson Indians, Scott County Central, Scott City, Chaffee, either of those clubs. Oh, unless we forget Notre Dame. If you're either of those schools' favorite fans that you want to check out this year's Southeast Missouri Christmas Basketball Tournament. Wait a minute. Tony Cochran flings it behind him. And apparently the clock says 5:55. I'm not sure if we play 6-minute quarters. I think we play 8-minute quarters. Referees haven't seen it quite just yet. They'll figure out one of these times. 5:45 we have on the clock here. They'll kick it out to Dalme. Baseline left side for 3. Not there. Rebound hurled in by Richard Dorauer. Left wing 3 for him. Not there. Ball off of Stevens' hands. Then will stay with Vianney. Again, Vianney out of the Metro Catholic Conference. Jackson representing the always tough SEMO Conference. Jackson taking the consolation title at the conference tournament about a couple of weeks ago. That shot not there for Dorauer. Meyer hauls down the rebound, and back quickly comes newcomer for Jackson in the white. They're down 19-16. Here comes Meyer to the lane. No foul called. Good defense by Suggs. Cochran back the other way. He could pop a 5th straight 3 from NBA range. Not there. Wow. He is taking some chances tonight. Newcomer quickly back the other way, driving to the lane. Good. Caleb Newcomer now with 4 points. That makes it 19-18 in favor of Vianney. On the right wing, this is Whitman. Suggs, he'll go for 3. Nope. Dalme with the rebound, and back come the Indians. Dalme quickly down court. He's got McDowell. Oh, that's well off the mark. Dorauer picks up the rebound. Back comes Vianney of St. Louis in the black, white, and gold. He'll hand off to Cochran. Cochran tonight, 4 of 6 from downtown. And he has been flinging them with authority. Cochran off the screen will drive the baseline. 10-footer not there. Rebound to the hands of Stevens. He's got Newcomer on the left wing. He'll drive. The bump. No foul called. Cochran has him real quick. Stevens from the three-point line. God! That's a big 3 for the big fella. And Jackson scores back to the lead. 21-19. We've got 3:52 for the half. But quickly to tie it up. It's a left-handed layup by Joe Whitman, the senior. 21 apiece between Vianney of St. Louis and Jackson. Dalme again for the Indians. Dalme from the high post this time. Good. No fear is Josh Dalme, the sophomore. He's got 6 off the bench. 23-21 Indians. This is going to be a good one here heading into the holiday break. Cochran with the basketball for Vianney. Right baseline. Here comes a 3 for Whitman. Good. Whitman from Cochran makes it 24-23. Might be back and forth tonight. Just like we saw Scott City and Dexter earlier this week. A fantastic finish that went down to the wire, and Scott City won that one by 3. Newcomer with the basketball. Whoops. Almost They're going to call a kick violation. It's against Jackson, unfortunately. Cal Lysell, Josh McGuire re-enter the fray for the Jackson Indians. Joe Bill Davis will hand the basketball to the new man on the floor for Vianney, that being Joe Zellner. This is Cochran across the timeline. Cochran way up. No! Man on the near alley-oop for Brad Woodson from the back door. Lysell will pick up the rebound. Lysell from the... No, he kicks it out to Newcomer, who looked at an NBA three. Won't take it just yet. He's trying to get his man down low. That is McGuire. McGuire up underneath. Yes! And the foul on Sean O'Brien. Good move by McGuire. McGuire picks up his first foul. That drops the lead down to 24-23. Or should I say, it's now 25-24. Jackson's third lead. Josh McGuire will make the free pass. He's a 6'5" sophomore. So the Indians are not hurting for 6-footers anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen, as we're back to action from the Jackson Event Center in Jackson, Missouri. Oh, near steal that time. This is Woodson on the right baseline. Back out to McGuire, deep right wing. Around the screen, he'll go left. He'll whip inside. This is Zellner. Zellner, the 15-footer is good from the baseline. All square at 26, coming up on 2 minutes. Good first half here in Jackson, Missouri. And a foul in the backcourt. Ooh, touch foul that time by Whitman. That's his first. Put the fourth one on Vianney. And let's rock it again. Lysell now hands off to Newcomer, who a little perturbed by Cochran's defense. He'll go left, go right. He got held there. Floats it up. All glass is good. 6 first half points for Caleb Newcomer. 28-26 Jackson as we come back with Vianney in the black. Cochran. Ooh, almost a push off there. We up on 90 ticks for the first half. We are flying. On the right wing, this is Whitman. Top of the key, this is Zellner. Zellner now Woodson, right wing three. No. Rebound comes down to Whitman. Let's do it again. Cochran looking at an NBA three. Won't take it just yet. Starts his drive looking for a screen. Has a pickup there. This is Cochran in the lane from 10. No. Rebounds to Luke Stevens. Ooh. Holy cow. Braxton McDowell didn't see the ball coming, and lucky for him, it got tapped out of bounds by the Griffins. There you see Cal Lysell. We had Cal Lysell there for just a moment. He's on the baseline. Reinforcements coming in. We see Braxton McDowell back in for the Indians. Suggs is back in for Vianney. And now we'll see McDowell flip in favor of Dalmay. Here we go. The inbound comes off the top of the glass. They'll get it out to Dalmay. NBA three. Well off the mark. Inside the Southeast Health final minute. Down court comes Cochran off the left side. He's guarded by Newcomer. Into the middle. Whip inside for Suggs. Good pass. Tied at 28. 38 ticks to go for the half. Newcomer trying to slow things down. Again, Cochran in his face. Almost stripped by Cochran. And let's do it again. Southeast Health halftime report coming up. Stats, facts, and figures, plus a few things you might not have known about our guests here from St. Louis, the Golden Griffins of St. John Vianney. This is Lysell to the left corner now for McGuire. Dalmay has it, 14 ticks. We're all square at 28 as we wind down the first half. Dalmay again in the paint, kicks out to Meyer. Looked at a three. Kicks out. Lysell at the buzzer. Good! That's how we end the first half. Cal Lysell with 5. And Jackson goes up on the state-ranked Golden Griffins of Vianney, 31-28, as we head into the break. A great first half for both clubs. Stay right here. This is the Southeast Health game of the night. It's Southeast Missouri High School basketball, and it's only on Mid-America Sports, MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
When life's this hard, graduating can be even harder. But you can help Ativa and the students in your community make it through by visiting boostup.org.
Presented by Southeast Health. There is a place where there are no lockouts, holdouts, or diva receivers. Where a hometown hero is made every Friday night. Where every athlete plays for the love of the game. Where the fans are more dedicated than anywhere else. Southeast Missouri's best rivalries.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
ShelterPetProject.org.
The result.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. So bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jackson Event Center here in Jackson, Missouri for tonight's contest on Southeast Missouri High School basketball on MABN.net. It is the Jackson Indians right now leading the Vianney Griffins of St. Louis 31-28. This is the Southeast Health halftime report brought to you by Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. Again, just a quick reminder that coming up on next week, we will be at the Show Me Center for the Southeast Missouri and Holiday Tournament, December 26th through the 30th. Now, all of the broadcasts are going to be audio only. But we do have special smartphone links for those of you who are looking to be traveling throughout the area and want to catch up on your favorite teams. Again, visit us at MABN.net for the 67th Southeast Missouri and Holiday Basketball Tournament. Let's take a look at some halftime numbers real quick here at the Event Center. Right now, the leader for the Jackson Indians is John Meyer. He's got 8, 6 each from Josh Dalmay and Caleb Newcomer, 5 from Calvin Lysell, including the three-pointer at the buzzer in the first half. Dick Stevens with 3. Leaders for the Vianney Griffins of St. Louis, 4 points from George Suggs, 5 from Joe Whitman. Brad Woodson with a triple. 14 game-high points right now for Tony Cochran, including 4 of 6 from beyond the three-point arc. Short timeout. We'll come back for more of the Southeast Health Halftime Report. Again, 31-28, Jackson leading Vianney of St. Louis. This is Southeast Missouri High School basketball on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need. When you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need. When you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
The magical thing about using energy wisely is that anyone can do it. Turn off lights. Use energy-saving light bulbs. And turn off computers and game systems when not in use. Make a change and we can really fly. Grab a grown-up and go online to energy.gov/kids. If you're looking for a new pet that your family will cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are the best places to find a new pet. That's where you'll discover healthy, loyal, and loving animals, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Any questions?
What kind of service plan does this come with?
Unlimited.
Can I keep my same phone number?
Absolutely.
How do I change the ringtone?
Just hook it up to your computer.
Does it have a camera? What's the warranty? Does it come in silver? Can I put my party shuffle on this? Does it have a 3.5 millimeter headset jack? You sell a lot of these?
It's the one I carry.
You ever get those phantom vibrations in your pocket?
Any questions?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ask questions. For the 10 questions everyone should know, go to ahrq.gov.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need. When you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. The result.
Hungry? Yeah. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
With executive producer Eric Norman, I'm Alvin Washington, courtside here at the Jackson Event Center in Jackson, Missouri, as we come back for second half action of tonight's ball game. The Jackson Indians leading the Class 5, number 3, Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis, 31-28. Now we correctly have 8 minutes on the clock, and we are going. Vianney turns around and goes to your right in the black, white, and gold. With the basketball is Richard Dorauer. Feet underneath. Good pass that time to Brad Woodson. That was a play they were trying to get about maybe a couple of minutes ago on the first half, but not able to connect. 31-30 your score. Jackson coming back in the white and red. Hot potato up underneath. They'll go to Lysell. Now top of the key. This is Stevens for three. Count it! Another big three for the 6'4 junior. 34-30. Can Jackson pull off the upset deep in the Booty? Dorauer now has Woodson. Back to Dorauer on the right wing for the Vianney Griffins out of the Metro Catholic Conference. Suggs turns around and scores right over John Meyer. 34-32. That's 6 for Suggs. We might be back and forth again in this one. Hope you're enjoying it. Happy holidays to all of you from all of us at Mid-America Sports, the new MABN.net. We're at the Southeast Missourian Holiday Basketball Tournament coming up on December 26th through the 30th at the Show Me Center. And there's a steal by Suggs, and that's the one thing Vianney's going to have to do in this half to get themselves back into the mix. Tony Cochran will almost get the three there. Woodson on the rebound. Off glass and good. We're tied again. 34 all. Quickly a timeout. Yet another timeout call by the Jackson Indians. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here. As we mentioned once again, coming up next week, we will have the Southeast Missourian Holiday Basketball Tournament December 26th to the 30th at the Show Me Center. Do keep in mind all of those broadcasts the entire week will be audio only, but we will have special links, including smartphone links, for you to be a part of the action. Charleston, Notre Dame, Cape Central, defending tournament champion Scott County Central, these same Jackson Indians, Scott City, and Chaffee, all part of the fun. Coming up next week at the Southeast Missourian Holiday Basketball Tournament right here on MABA.net. Now a press, and now a steal, and Tony Cochran loses the basketball. Vianney trying to regain control of this contest because Jackson put it on him with a nice 6-0 run in the first quarter and led by as many at one time as 5. Caleb Newcomer with the basketball. A little bit of a bump by Stevens on the pick. Now Braxton McDowell looks at a three. Starts his drive. Gives it to Meyer. Meyer at the soft left wing. Stops his dribble. He's got Cal Lysell. Lysell brings it back. Tries to drive the lane. From outside the 3 arc, not there. Rebound to Stevens. He muscles it. Gets it high. Not there either. Who keeps it? It is Jackson. Let's say the one thing you gotta love about the Jackson Indians is they definitely will hustle. 5:58 for the third quarter. Meyer kicks it out to Newcomer. Looked at a three. He'll drive the lane, kick it out. Meyer at the low post. Here comes three from Newcomer. Count it! Big three by the senior point guard. 37-34 Jackson at 5:40 of the third quarter. Brad Woodson the other way for Vianney. Trying to drive. Whoops, got the board pass. Lysell with the steal. Lysell moving and grooving, shaking it back, and he stops at the wing. Now there's Meyer. Stevens again. Can he get hot again from outside? He's 2 of 3 right now from that part. Lysell kicks it out. Meyer, whoa, hot potato. Taken away by Woodson. Suggs coming down the left side. Suggs drives. Foul call. Great pick that time by Zellner. To force Stevens, who will get the foul to go around him. Stevens will pick up his first foul. First for either club here in the second half. And George Suggs, the 6'10 senior, leading rebounder on this club with 8 rebounds a game, but the front of 2 will fall in. Suggs up to 7. 37-35. There you see George Suggs, number 32 for Vianney. The back end he'll put up. The back end he won't put down. The rebound corralled by Meyer, and back comes Jackson. Newcomer quickly on the way to the left baseline. Lysell kicks. Here is Meyer. Out to Dalme for 3. Count it! No fear for Josh Dalme. He's got 9. 40-35 Jackson. Boy, this place will erupt if they get the upset here. Suggs on the baseline, kicks it out. Here's Woodson for 3. Wow. Big time air ball, says the J. Crew. Dalmay, no fear from the high post. Oh, almost. Well, that would have lit the crowd up. Quickly back comes Vianney. In the paint, Dorauer over Stevenson, good. And timeout call by Vianney. We'll take a break. 40-37, Jackson leading state-ranked Vianney, St. Louis, MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
ShelterPetProject.org.
The result.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
We're back to action here on MABN.net and America Sports. 40-37, Jackson leading Vianney of St. Louis. Here in non-conference action, Alvin Washington at the Jackson Event Center. John Meyer almost loses the basketball for Jackson in the white. He gets it to newcomer off glass. Oh, boy! Meyer will put it back. John Meyer with 10 points to lead the Jackson Indians, the number 6 team in Southeast Missouri. 42-37 your score. Now, we had a hand check foul on Dalmay. That's his second, the team's second. That'll put Vianney over on the other side of the court. They'll get bound to Dorauer. Dorauer guarded by Dalmay. Josh Dalmay with 9 off the bench. Oh, here he picked up his third foul that quick. I need to bring in somebody if you're Darren Scott of the Jackson Indians. Richard Dorauer, the 5'11 senior at the line to shoot 2. He's got 5 right now. Dorauer normally averages 9 a game. He's also a 79% free throw shooter. He'll drop in his 35th attempt of the year. Dalmay sits down for Jackson. Braxton McDowell returns to the game. The back end for Dorauer, splash, 42-39. A very good game coming into the holiday break. Cal Lysell will guide the offense here in this set. Lysell trying to find somebody, a hand check foul in the backcourt. This time they'll put it on Joe Whitman. That's his second. That's the first on Vianney here in the second half, and we'll do it again. Inbound comes to Meyer, almost stolen. A tough defense, a travel. Oh, they're going to call it illegal dribble. Really? Didn't see the illegal dribble here, but that's what they said. That's what they said. Dorauer, Suggs, Cochran, Whitman, and now Leilis Jonah on the floor for Vianney. Good bucket that time by Suggs. Suggs now up to 7. It's a 1-point Jackson lead, 42-41. Newcomer, Stevens, McDowell, Meyer, and Lysell for the Jackson Indians, and the Indians get a lucky break as the ball got yanked away from Newcomer. It got tapped off of a Vianney player, so they will keep play we're going. Jonah will come out, and it's Sean O'Brien that's back in. Sean O'Brien is 6'9", George Suggs at 6'10". Pretty tall front line for the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis. Here's Newcomer, NBA 3 off the break. Whoa, wow. Rebound comes back in. Hand off. This is Cochran on the drive. Cochran going through a couple of double teams at the top of the key between the rings. Crosses over. Goes in the paint. Layup. Not there. Rebound. Looked like it was blocked a little bit. Foul on Suggs. And that's a big time foul, too. His first team second. He had the nose broken, but he gets helped up by John Meyer. Says, "You okay, Chief?" Nice piece of sportsmanship there by John Meyer and the Jackson Indians. So Suggs will sit down. It'll be Jonah to come back in, and the smaller front line might give Jackson an opportunity to extend this advantage, but they got to put it in the bucket. 2:45 here for the third quarter at the Jackson Event Center. Cal Lysell in the backcourt with Caleb Newcomer. Newcomer right now sitting on 9 points here in the ball game, including a big 3. Newcomer angling to the right wing against the matchup zone. He'll bring it back out. It flips to a 3-2. Newcomer on the right wing again. He'll get it down to Meyer. No shot clock here. Meyer, whoa, a little too hard. He's trying to find Luke Stevens underneath him. Threw it a little too fast for the youngster. 2:19 for the third. Now Vianney can take their first lead of the ball game since going up 5-4 in the first quarter. On the mix master, they'll go it out to Cochran. NBA 3 right wing, not there. Rebound. It's Jonah that gets the ball back. And they'll do it again. On the baseline, this is O'Brien, not there. Rebound to Meyer. He's in double-digit boards tonight. Back comes Newcomer. Meyer. McDowell. Right wing. NBA 3. No! Couple of good looks and just not falling right now. Hold it. We have some blood on the face of McDowell. So he's got to come out. Jaume, who has 3 fouls, has to come back in. Quick look at the Southeast South area scoreboard. 7th place game of the Kelso Supply Holiday Classic at the Show Me Center. Scott City knocking off Saxony Lutheran 44-31. Jackson and Notre Dame going at it for the tournament championship tonight at about 8:30 local time here in Cape Girardeau. Good luck to both of those teams. Back here at the Jackson Event Center, it is Vianney down 42-41. Vianney in the black. Feed inside. They'll tip it again to Brad Woodson on that backdoor play. 43-42 now in favor of the Vianney Griffins. Meyer looked at a 3 from the top of the key. Down May. Back to Meyer to the left wing for Lysell. Trying to find Stevens. Jonah on him. Lysell. High post shot. Not there. Ball tipped out. Going back to Vianney. Well, they are fronting that low post big time, the Vianney Golden Griffins are. Coming up to the final minute of the third period. And it's still anybody's ball game. 43-42 Vianney. Jonah with the basketball on the right wing is Dorauer. Now Woodson back in, spin move, floater up, yes to the foul with 57.6 on the third quarter clock. This time it is Lysell that picks up the foul, his first, the team's fourth. Importantly, it's a 45-42 Vianney advantage. And that'll send the 6'5 junior Brad Woodson to the line. He is the second leading scorer for the Griffins up through the night with 11.2 points a game, a 72% free throw foul shooter. He's also shooting just under 40% from the field, including 42% from beyond the arc. Here's the free pass. It is no good. Rebound to Luke Stevens. Stevens, one bounce to stop. Lysell in the backcourt against a 3-2 trap. Lysell looking to come across the timeline and does with 45 ticks on the clock. Crosses over, brings it back. Meyer on the right baseline. Meyer looking for Stevens. Jonah fronting him pretty good. So Jonah's just 6'1". Half minute to go here in the quarter. Newcomer getting a little separation. Gets it again. Way out behind the arc. I like this little jab stepping back. Newcomer in the white. That's Dorauer in the black. Bounce pass to Lysell with 9. Oh, the steal by Jonah. Jonah almost taken away. Jonah to the cup. No. Rebound. Yes, for Woodson at the buzzer as the last 8 points ripped off by Vianney. Will go into quarter number 4, 47-42, leading Jackson. 1 minute timeout. This is Southeast Missouri High School basketball on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. The result.
Hungry?
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
This copyrighted broadcast of the Mid-America Broadcast Network and Jackson Senior High School, Jackson, Missouri, may not be reproduced for any reason without express written consent. Alongside cameraman Charlie Shane and our technical director Adam Pavelka, I'm Alvin Washington. We are co-kicking it at the Jackson Event Center, and we're just about set to go. Is trying to get a few things wiped off the floor. Looks like we still have some administrative issues here. Before we get back into the mix, just want to remind you, coming up next week, it's the Southeast Missouri Holiday Basketball Tournament. We'll be there live, audio only, December 26th through the 30th at the Show Me Center. Again, we do have special links coming up for you at www.mabn.net, and they're still cleaning things up. John Martin, you see there in the black, the athletic director here at Jackson High School, doing his part to keep America's hard courts beautiful. We must have blood all over creation. Coming across the new year, we got a rivalry game for you. January 6th, the Mayhem on Route M, the annual showdown between the Scott City Rams and the Chaffee Red Devils, who will also meet in the feature game of round one on December 26th, this coming Monday night at about 9 p.m. in the holiday tournament. Tell your friends to get everybody to come on down to Red Devil Arena in Chaffee, where the game is this year, and be a part of a live, region-wide internet video audience. Again, January 6th, we are at Red Devil Arena in Chaffee. The Chaffee Red Devils, the Scott City Rams, doing it to you big time for another rivalry game. We'll also have the following day the 2012 Tiger Shootout from Cape Central High School in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Cape Central, Saxony, Notre Dame, and Jackson battle the best of Metro St. Louis in an all-out battle to see where teams are heading into the home stretch before the Crusade for Columbia. That's all coming across the new year right here on your exclusive video home for Southeast Missouri High School basketball. Mid-America Sports, MABN.net. I think we are very close to finally getting this blood up off the floor. John Martin, the athletic director here at Jackson, hard at work as always. I think we got it. The J Crew there, as you see on your screen, in mid-season form. We'll definitely see them in their regalia come tournament week next week. We're back to action. Fourth quarter is upon us. 47 for state-ranked Vianney, 42 for Jackson. Jackson is in the white, and Josh Dalmay just almost ran over Caleb Newcomer, who has the basketball, kicks it out to Dalmay. Dalmay in the trees, and he's fouled. This foul here is charged to Lilis Jonah. That's his first, the team's third. On the Southeast South area scoreboards, Cape Central knocks off Perryville for fifth place at the Kelso Supply Holiday Classic. So congratulations to Cape Central there. Baseline shot not there for Stevens. He gets it back. Stevens gets it back to Meyer. Right wing, this is Lysell. Now, Newcomer looking at a three. Won't take it just yet. He's guarded by Dorauer. They'll hand off to Lysell, trying to drive the high post. Gets it back to Dalmay. Dalmay across the screen. Deep bounce pass to Meyer. Backs in, up underneath. Boob layup. Good. Big shot for John Meyer. He's got 12. 47-44 Jackson. They need stops and scores here. Almost a stop and score there. Cochran picks it up. Cochran, NBA three. No. Rebound, Lysell. Jackson needs a bucket here. Newcomer quickly down to Dalmay on the right wing. Dalmay back to Newcomer. He's guarded by Dorauer. Now, into the trees goes Newcomer. Not there. Rebound, Jonah. Ooh, that was a big look, but just a little off. Rich Dorauer coming back the other way. Dorauer driving the paint. He'll put that. Oh, he did put that one in. Yee. Oh, those bunnies might come back to bite you. 6:20 for regulation. State-ranked Vianney 47. Jackson 44. Here comes the kickback to Dalmay. Almost stolen. Dalmay again. Driving, kicks out. He's got Lysell for three. Almost. Over the back foul on John Meyer. That'll be his second. It's the fifth on the Jackson Indians. Coming down to crunch time here in the Boot Heel. Again, sending holiday greetings to all of you all across the Boot Heel. From all of us here at Mid-America Sports. Lilas Jonah now gets it to Rich Dorauer. Dorauer guarded. Jonah driving the baseline. Dorauer in the speed. He'll get fouled and draw. That's on Meyer. Nope, they'll call that one on Josh McGuire. Josiah McGuire who's back in the game. His first. That's now up to 6 for Jackson. Vianney has 3 to give. Lilas Jonah, a 6'1 senior. Here comes the front of 2 to extend a 47-44 lead. That's no good. Lilas Jonah, normally a 70% free throw shooter. That was his 11th attempt of the year. He averages 1.8 a game. Still looking for his first point. Won't get it there. Rebound to McGuire. Now Jackson needs a score here. 5:42 to go. Vianney 47. Jackson 44. 3 from the right wing. Counted for Newcomer. He is not new to this. 47 all here at the Event Center. Around a screen of Jonah goes. Whoops. Gordon Vance almost lost for Woodson. Cochran deep on the left wing. He'll start the drive against Newcomer. Puts it up. Almost a three-point play with 5:16 for the game. Newcomer picks up his first foul. Jackson in the penalty. Tony Cochran, the 5'11 senior, leading scorer for the Golden Griffins at 15.3. He's also their leading free throw shooter at 86%. He'll set up for the front of 2 and break the tie at 48-47. And then there you see there in the middle of your screen, number 14, Tony Cochran from the Vianney Griffins. The back end, 49-47. Put 16 game-high points on the board for Tony Cochran. Quickly up the court comes Newcomer. Newcomer 3-on-2. Oh, come on, McGuire. Perfect opportunity to put the kids back in, and he lost sight of the basketball. You cannot do that in a situation like this against a team as good as Vianney. Vianney, the number 3 ranked team among Class 5 here in Missouri, according to MaxPreps.com. Near steal. It is stolen. This is Dalmay. 2 men on his face. He tries to the cup and good. Josh doing it to you. Dalmay with 11 points off the bench. All square at 49. 4:43 for regulation. Dorauer with the basketball around a screen. Cochran on the right wing looked at a 3, won't take it. He'll get the screen, kicked it back to Jonah. Jonah in the paint, yes. Jonah with his first bucket of the night. 51-49 Vianney. This may go down to the final possession, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Caleb Newcomer across the timeline. Newcomer guarded by Dorauer. He starts the drive, kicks it out to Dalmay. Dalmay ripped away. Here comes a drive and a score by Tony Cochran. You don't want to make a mistake like that And quickly a timeout called. Let's keep it here for just a hot sec. 53-49 in favor of the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis. And while we have a quick moment here, some interesting names coming out of the Vianney alumni roll. Among them, former NFL quarterback Trent Green, who played with the St. Louis Rams. He was the one that Kurt Warner replaced. A couple of Major League Baseball pitchers, and Cliff Polite and Nick Schmidt. Longtime radio personality Mark Close. The man who would have been Templeton Peck on the original A-Team TV show, Tim Dunnigan of Vianney Man. And radio and TV broadcaster Dan McLaughlin. Or let me get this right, because I know our executive producer Eric Norman, who's watching, he's going to correct me on this. Dan McLaughlin. There we go. Just a few of the folks who made it through the halls of St. John Vianney High School in St. Louis, our guest here tonight here at the Jackson Event Center. Matter of fact, a recent grad was just down here in the area, Jim Clockey, who was selected by the Philadelphia Phillies in last year's amateur draft of Major League Baseball. 53-49. Here comes Caleb Newcomer, almost with a three-point play as he goes coast to coast with 4:01 for regulation. Richard Dorauer picks up the foul. That's just his first. It is the fourth on Vianney. That'll put Caleb Newcomer, the 5'10 senior, at the line for a pair. Front of two is good. 13 for the man you see right there. Number 2, Caleb Newcomer. All SEMO conference last season. Back end coming up. 53-51. With 4 minutes for this game. Let's set the Vianney lineup. It is Brad Woodson, Rich Dorauer, Leland Jonah, Tony Cochran, and Sean O'Brien. A near 10 count in the backcourt. Dorauer across the timeline. For Jackson, John Meyer, Luke Stevens, Cal Lysell, Josh Dalmay, and Caleb Newcomer. Vianney, you see there in the black. Dorauer and company just run a little clock here. They flip up the matchup screen to the baseline. Reverse layup is not there. Rebound to John Meyer. A double-double for this young man tonight. Now Newcomer again trying to drive. He'll hand off to Dalmay, deep right wing. He starts his drive against Cochran. He kicks it out. This is Lysell. 4-3. No! 53-51. Coming up to 3 minutes to go. Quick feed down and Jonah across the timeline. Now the deep left wing for Dorauer. He gets it now to Jonah on the baseline. Jonah double team. They'll kick it right back out and run some more clock. Again, no shot clock at the high school level here in Missouri. Almost a foul there. A cross up. Almost a steal by Dalmay as he read the passing lane. This is where the chess match begins, folks. 53-51 in favor of Vianney. Vianney does have the arrow on alternating possession if they need it. They're also in the penalty. They have also 2 fouls to give. Cochran drives in the lane. Good. 20 game-high points for the preseason all STL Metro selection, Tony Cochran. 55-51. Make it 55-50. Oh, put that back, John Meyer. He makes it 55-53. John Meyer with 14 alongside Newcomer to keep Jackson in this ball game. They did have a 6-point lead at one time. Cochran looked at a 3. He'll run some clock from the left high post. Good. 18-footer. A big 18-footer for Cochran. He's got 22. Coming out of 2 minutes. 57-53 in favor of Vianney. It is crunch time for the Indians. Newcomer again. Hands off to Dalmay. Dalmay fouled by Jonah. That's first of 2 that Vianney can give up before the penalty. It's Jonah's second. 152 for regulation. Another fantastic finish here in the boot heel. Meyer gets the inbound. Looking left, looking right. A foul down low. This time it's on Dorauer. That's his second. And now both teams will be in the penalty on the next foul. 1:48 for regulation. Jackson needs a bucket here or a big three-point play if they can get it. The inbound comes to Meyer. Jackson is in the white. This is Meyer on the drive. To the cup. Foul call. You know, John Meyer's almost automatic from the foul line. The foul here is on Sean O'Brien. That's his second. Both teams with 7. John Meyer, 6'9" senior, all SEMO conference last season. 2 big shots right here. Meyer sets up for the 2. Good! 57-54. Give a team high 15 points for the big fella. We'll definitely be seeing him and the rest of the Indians up at the Holiday Tournament. The back end, 57-55. He is never scared from the foul line. He's hit 4 straight from there. Now they need to stop. 16 team high points for Meyer. Nobody really in foul trouble for Jackson with the exception of Daume. Here's Cochran, top of the key. Steal by Lysell! Lysell almost pushed. No foul called. He gets busted upside the nose. 1:18 to go. Ooh, it's going to get testy here at the event center. Oh, we hope you love it tonight's game because this is a great precursor to what you've seen at the Holiday Tournament. Kick violation on Dorauer. 1:09 left. Fantastic finish coming up. Here we go. The inbound comes to Newcomer. Now up to the Southeast Health, final minute for regulation. 57 for state-ranked Vianney, 55 for area-ranked Jackson. Meyer trying to drive traffic. Meyer trying to start his drive. Kicks it out to Daume. 52 ticks. Daume kicks it out. He's got Stevens. Newcomer, loose, lost side of the ball, got it back, and they'll reload. Still no shot clock. 45 to go. Here's Newcomer to the paint. Yes! 57 all! Now Jackson must stop Vianney on this possession. 16 team high points for Caleb Newcomer. Timeout, Vianney. Let's take a break. 28.3 ticks on the clock. All squared 57 with Jackson and Vianney on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. The result.
Hungry? Yeah. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Back here on MABN.net. Don't forget the Southeast Missourian Holiday Tournament comes your way December 26th to the 30th at the Show Me Center right here on MABN.net. Here we go. 17 ticks on the clock. Vianney and Jackson all square at 57. Vianney with the basketball in the black. This is Rich Dorauer with 10 ticks. Timeout call. We'll keep it here. Vianney down to 2 timeouts. Jackson down to 1. Quick look at your Southeast Health leaders on the floor. For the Jackson Indians, 16 each from John Meyer and Caleb Newcomer. 11 from Josh Daume. 6 from Luke Stevens. 5 from Cal Lysell. On the flip side, 4. Vianney. 22 game high points for Tony Cochran. 7 for Rich Dorauer. 10 for Brad Woodson. And a deuce for Leland Jonah. Importantly, George Suggs is not on the floor. He went out of the game with what appears to be a broken nose that he received from one John Meyer. That might be the key to why we're still at 57-57, because had he been out there, it would have been a different ball game. Vianney still has the ball. 9 ticks on the clock for regulation. We could go overtime here, folks. We could indeed go overtime. Woodson inbounds. He's got Cochran in the backcourt. Down to 7. Here's the drive. Baseline. This is Dorauer. Puts it up. No. Tip in. No. We are going to overtime. 2 good looks at the basket by Vianney. And we've got our first extra minutes game here on MAVN.net. The crowd loves it here. At the end of 32 minutes, we need 4 more to decide this one. 57 for Jackson. 57 for Vianney of St. Louis. As we come to you live and direct from the Jackson Event Center. Man, it has been a fun night for basketball, to say the least. Alvin Washington here in the catbird seat with my director guy, Adam Pavelka. Cameraman Charlie Shane giving you the great shots up and down the court. Hello to our fearless leader, the sage Eric Norman, our executive producer. Coordinating producer, Anthony, the Blue Hill Jedi Saints. Both of them you can catch on the Regular Sports Guys each and every week. Just go to theregularsportsguys.com. There's the world-famous roller coaster. This Jackson version of it. They sense overtime. They sense also an upset. So the fouls stay the same. Direction stays the same. We are in the penalty from here on out. Again, the only person in foul trouble right now is Josh Dalmay with 3 fouls for Jackson. Tip comes to Jackson in the white. Overtime is here in the heartland. Caleb Newcomer with the basketball, trying to drive. Deep in the paint. Looked like he got bumped a little bit. They'll keep it going. He bumps back. Bounce pass, he's got Meyer. Meyer. Hook shot and no. Rebound to Sean O'Brien. Quickly down to Leland Jonah. Jonah in the trees. Yes! Leland Jonah with 4. 59-57 Vianney. Dalmay back the other way. He's at the deep right wing. Starts his drive. Kicks over to Lysell for 3. Off the mark. Yeah, you don't want to do that now. Back comes Tony Cochran. Cochran with a game high 22. Across the timeline. He'll go for 3 there. Not there. Rebound tip to Dalmay. Back he comes. He's got Newcomer. Newcomer kicks across. He's got Stevens. Stevens stripped away with 3:01 for overtime. Each team gets an extra timeout. Inbound for Jackson comes to Dalmay. And a foul called. It's a 1-and-1 coming up. It is the 3rd foul on Rich Dorauer. 8 on Vianney. And it sends Josh Dalmay, the 5'10 sophomore, to the foul line for a 1-and-1. He's got 11 off the bench tonight. Including a couple of key 3-point shots. The one for Dalmay. No. Rebound over to Meyer. He hook shots. No there. Can he get it back? It is who? It is O'Brien. Ooh. Couple of good looks, and they're not falling. You can't miss at this time of the game. Dorauer with the basketball, guarded by Dalmay. He angles to the right wing. O'Brien. Now Cochran. Cochran around the screen. Cochran almost carried there. He'll reload with 2.5 for the game. 59 for Vianney, 57 for Jackson. The lone bucket right now, Leland Jonah from inside the free throw lane. He has it back here to the right wing. This is Woodman, though. Woodson, they'll restart the play from the free throw line. It says Cochran not there. Rebound comes out. Cochran looked at a 3. Drives inside the arc. Kicks it over. This is O'Brien, and they'll reload again with 2:05 to go. Cochran around the screen. Hands off to Dorauer. Dorauer sees the lane. Block. Yes, and the foul. Dorauer saw the lane, took it, and puts the foul on John Meyer. That's 9 for Dorauer. Three fouls now for John Meyer. Importantly, it's 61-57. And now time called by the Jackson Indians. Keeping it here for just a little bit. This portion of tonight's game brought to you by Auto Trim Design on South Kings Highway. Don't just drive and be seen with today's hottest car and truck wrap design. 606 South Kings Highway is where you can find Auto Trim Design. 800-866-8558. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to join us for the Southeast Missourian Christmas Basketball Tournament coming up December 26th through the 30th at the Show Me Center. Again, this is an audio-only presentation all 4 days, but you can follow us via smartphone. Just go to our website at mabn.net. We'll have smartphone links up by the weekend so you can get yourself prepared for the tradition that is the Southeast Missourian Holiday Basketball Tournament at mabn.net. Back to play here. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about the technical difficulties, but so far it has been a shutout here in the second half. There's a three-pointer for Caleb Newcomer, and that'll be the final timeout for the Jackson Indians. They're now 66-60. They finally get their first points of overtime after missing so many easy shots down the stretch. We were tied at 57-57 at the end of regulation. It has been a 9-3 run since by the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis. Vianney looking to extend a 6-0 start to their season. They're currently number 3 on the Class 5 poll, according to MaxPreps.com. Jackson currently number 6 on the CMOSportsweb.com poll. Again, you see it there in overtime. We are in overtime, 66-60. Vianney leading Jackson with 23.8 left. Southeast Health post-game report comes your way at the conclusion of this contest. We'll look to also hopefully talk with Coach Darren Scott and talk about this contest, which has been a back-and-forth affair to say the least, and a great tune-up for the upcoming holiday tournament. Here we go. Look like the timeout clock got a little crazy there for a moment. All right, here we go. For Vianney, you've got Dominic Mueller on the floor with Brad Woodson, Rich Dorauer, Tony Cochran. Long feed to Cochran. He will get fouled. And an intentional foul at that. That will wrap it up. Also on the floor with Vianney is 22, Sean O'Brien. The intentional foul. It is an intentional foul. So Tony Cochran, the 5'11 senior, sitting on a game-high 24 points. Gets 2 free ones here with nobody around him. He'll calmly drop the first of 2. Second of 2 coming up. Plus, Vianney will get the basketball, so this one's pretty much a done deal. Back in. Good night. Valiant effort by the Jackson Indians, just not enough at the end. They have no timeouts remaining here in this contest. Now the inbound, looking left, looking right. Here comes Dorauer. He drives the lane. Bounce pass underneath. Brad Woodson will close the coffin there. 70-60 in favor of Vianney. But a great game nonetheless by both clubs. Newcomer the other way. Newcomer fakes the 3. Shoots. New. Out of bounds. 5.4. And that'll do it for tonight's ball game. Just a matter of the final score. The inbound comes to Cochran. And Vianney escapes in overtime with a 70-60 victory over Jackson. Vianney improves to 7-0 on the season. But boy, Jackson sure gave them a run for their money. We'll come back with the Southeast Health post game report. Your final score again from the Jackson Event Center. A holiday tune-up. A great one, but unfortunately not a winner for Jackson. They go down against state-ranked Vianney of St. Louis, 70-60. This is Southeast Missouri High School Basketball on Mid-America Sports, MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude with Southeast Health. You'll find it need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
Coming home can be hard if you're a veteran of Iraq or Afghanistan. You may feel like you're all alone. But you're not alone. At IAVA.org, your fellow vets are all around you. Join the free online community. Get the resources you need. Others who know where you're coming from. IAVA.org. We've got your back.
That was a really good game to cover.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Do I look like someone who is at risk for heart disease? Well, guess what? I am. Heart disease took my dad's life, but it doesn't have to take mine.
2 shots set here. Let's see, Toshiba.
If we make the right choices, 80%. You may not know.
Yeah, I'm going in the webcam.
But one woman dies every minute from this largely preventable disease. Help, bring a voice.
My bad.
To
We're looking at that one right there.
Go red for women.
Forgot we got the newfangled stuff. Duh. Actually, that one's on the. Other one. Back here on MABN.net Mid-America Sports as we rock it here at the Jackson Event Center, the final score in overtime. Good one between the Jackson Indians and the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis. Vianney takes it in overtime 70-60. Southeast Health post-game report brought to you by Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. I'm Alvin Washington. Sitting alongside me is Darren Scott, the head coach of Jackson. Tell you, great game for 32 minutes. Just couldn't get anybody to get to go, and then you nearly got shut out in the extra period.
Well, I thought they executed. Can you hear me? I thought they executed really well in the overtime. And, the thing about overtime is if the other team scores first or if you don't score, you feel a lot of pressure that, you got to make a shot. And then we forced a little bit. And then when they scored those other ones, then, we were under a pressure situation. And, we didn't get some real good looks there in the overtime. But you got to credit their defense. They're one of the most fundamental teams that will play all year, man-to-man wise. They do a great job of position. They hedge hard. They're in the right spot. They contest shots. They rebound well. So, for us, to get to 60 points in the regulation, I thought we really did some good things tonight. I was really proud of our guys.
Well, I tell you, 3 players in double figures. Your two-hitted monster of Caleb Newcomer and John Meyer at 16 points each. Josh Dalmay with 11 off the bench, I thought was really key to the ball club tonight.
Yes, he did a great job. What he's done for us is when he comes in the game, he's really athletic and can attack the basket, and gives us another playmaker at that guard. And I thought tonight he really did a great job of putting the ball on the floor and attacking the basket and getting to the basket and making plays for people. I thought he really did a good job of that. And of course, Caleb did a great job of that too. Those guys, it's like I've said, this was a game that we can build off of from a standpoint of playing a really good team. But we just got to keep getting better every day. Vianney kind of, their execution on the defensive end when they were really clamped down, that's kind of where we need to get to. And I thought at times, we've done a really good job of that. So we just got to keep working hard and just keep getting better.
The one thing that was also telling is Jackson goes down 70-60 in overtime against Vianney here at the Event Center on MABN.net. This is the Southeast Health postgame report. The one thing I thought was very telling is the fact when George Suggs went down after getting hit upside the head while John Meyer was trying to clear the ball out on a rebound, that made things a little bit more equal because you didn't have the big-time rebounder down there. John Meyer almost could do what he did at will, and he was able to get some key buckets down the stretch.
He did, and I thought, we're working hard to try to get it to him, and we got it to him, in some good positions there a few times. That's something I think we can still improve on. That's really to win the game there at the end, we needed to either get some penetration and get a great shot or get the ball to John, down there at that low post, and we just got to keep working and keep getting better offensively so that we can, do that in a pressure situation against a really good team like, Vianney.
Your impression of Tony Cochran of Vianney down the stretch?
I mean, just like I thought, coming in, he kind of kept them in, in the first half. I thought we played really well. And, if he made some really tough threes, made some tough shots, had those 3 threes, and none of them were easy. They were contested, and he had to work to get them. If he didn't hit those 3, we've got a 10-point lead at halftime, which would have been huge for us. And then down the stretch, they did what, they got the ball in his hands, and he made plays by either scoring or, dishing the basketball. But he has such a good pace to his game. He hesitates, he's under control, has his head up, sees the floor. And of course, when you can shoot it like he can, that really puts pressure on the defense because you got to stay out on him, from 25 feet in.
Good tune-up for the holiday tournament coming up?
I think, our guys can build off this. I think, we've gotten some wins, but we haven't gotten a win. We didn't win tonight, but we haven't played well against a good team. Our last, really solid team we played was Notre Dame, and we didn't play very well. So I think we can build off of this and learn, and we just got to keep getting better. I know that's redundant, and you say that a lot, but for us, being young and the guys we're playing, just every day we got to keep getting better.
That is Darren Scott, the head coach of the Jackson Indians, joining us here on the Southeast South post-game report. Again, the final 70-60. Jackson gets knocked off by state-ranked Vianney in overtime. Coach, we'll see you at the holiday tournament.
Thank you.
Folks, do not move a muscle. We will have our Southeast South player of the game, Tony Cochran from Vianney St. Louis, up next. This is Southeast Missouri High School basketball on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated.
Here we go. What? What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
And we're back here on MABN.net. Mid-America Sports Final here from the Jackson Event Center in Jackson, Missouri. 70-60. State-ranked Vianney of St. Louis takes out Jackson. I'm Alvin Washington here at the Jackson Event Center on the Southeast South Post-Game Report. With me, our Southeast South player of the game, Tony Cochran of Vianney St. Louis. 24 game-high points. But you were flinging them from way out yonder way in the first period. I'm like, okay, we might have something here.
Yeah, my coach, he gives me the green light every game, so I try to take advantage of that as much as I can as more teams, face guard me. So I have to try to get my shots farther away from the basket. But, I work on those shots in practice so I can make them in the game.
What has been the thing about the success of the Vianney Griffins here, state-ranked in the top 5 so far to this point, that has made you guys so dangerous?
I think it's our preparation for the teams we're playing. I know our coaches do a really good job of scouting and giving us a game plan to beat the other team, and also our defense. We've really gotten stops when we really needed to down the stretch.
We're talking with Tony Cochran. He is our Southeast South player of the game. It's 24 game-high points as Vianney tops Jackson in overtime, 70-60. Some holiday tournament action coming up for you guys down the stretch?
Oh, yes, we're in the Merrimack tournament. So
talk about that real quick.
Some people say it's best tournament in St. Louis. I don't really know, but I know there's a lot of good teams in it, and I hope we can make it to semifinals, hopefully the finals, and have a good tournament, play all 4 days.
Did you feel that the game was slowly coming to your shoulders when you saw George Suggs go out with that injury around just at the outer part of the first half?
Yeah, George is a really key part of our team, and it hurt us when he went down, but I know we have guys that can step in and take his spot, and that's what happened tonight. We had a few guys that did a good job stepping in and having a big role tonight.
That Metro Catholic Conference, it's got some pretty good teams in it alongside you guys. DeSmet is also state-ranked. You've got Chaminade. You've got Christian Brothers. This is arguably one of the toughest boys' conferences in the St. Louis metro area.
Yeah, we've had a good conference. I think Chaminade's won it the past 4 years, and I think we finished in the bottom half for the last couple of years. But now hopefully we can finish in the top half, hopefully first this year. Now we got a stronger team this year.
Tony Cochran of the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis, 24 game-high points, our Southeast South player of the game. Tony, thank you very much. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you, you too.
One final break, and we're back to wrap it up. This is the Southeast South post-game report. 70-60, Vianney stops Jackson in overtime right here on MABN.net.
The results are in. There is a difference in attitude at Southeast Health. You'll find it in a friendly smile, in a pleasant voice, in a helping hand, and in a warm heart. But most importantly, you'll find it in your time of need, when you need it the most. There is a difference. Southeast Health. The difference is how you're treated. The result.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Back here on MABN.net, Mid-America's Sports Final once again from right here at beautiful Jackson Event Center. 70-60, the Jackson Indians, a tough fight, a tough loss. They go down against state-ranked Vianney. I'm Alvin Washington here, and concluding the Southeast Health postgame report, brought to you by Southeast Health. The difference is in how you treat it. Also in part by Auto Trim Design on South Kings Highway. Don't just drive and be seen with the hottest designs all across the heartland at 606 South Kings Highway. Auto Trim Design. Again, your leaders on the board for the Jackson Indians, who have a tough one, but a good test going into the holiday break. 16 points each from Caleb Newcomer and from John Meyer. 11 from Josh Dalmay, the sophomore. Great game for him tonight. On the flip side, 24 game-high points for Vianney's Tony Cochran. He is our Southeast South player of the game. George Suggs only had about 7 points. He went down with a nose injury during a clear-out by John Meyer and did not play the rest of the game. Vianney, by the way, proves the 7-0. They are still state-ranked, Class 5, number 3, going into their tournament over at Merrimack. The next time we're with you guys, it comes up the week of December 26th all the way through the 30th. It is the Southeast Missourian Holiday Basketball Tournament. We'll have it for you audio only, by the way, right here on MABN.net. You can catch smartphone links for the tournament coming up this weekend. We'll have all the information you need to know on how to follow your favorite team. And we've got 7 of them this year, including top seed Charleston and defending champion Scott County Central. That is the Southeast Missourian Holiday Tournament, and it comes your way coming up on this coming December 26th, this coming Monday, right after you unwrap the presents. So do make plans to join us for the tradition that is the holiday tournament. The executive producer of Southeast Missouri High School Basketball and MABN.net is our fearless leader, Eric Norman. The coordinating producer is Anthony Sinks. Of course, our very special thanks to our great friends, Adam Pavelko, the tech director, and cameraman Charlie Shane from Sweet Snake Productions. Thanks to our fabulous friends here at Jackson High School, John Martin, the AD, a great job as always. You have been watching a special presentation of Mid-America Sports Copyright 2011. For more, please do visit our website at MABN.net. The important number, the Southeast Health difference of the night, is 10 points, and it's in favor of the Vianney Golden Griffins of St. Louis atop the Jackson Indians by the final of 70-60. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa to those of you who celebrate it. We will see you Monday night at the Show Me Center. For now, good night from Jackson, Missouri. Take care, everybody.
1, 2, 3,